Yeah, Coach, you just talk about the resiliency of this team being down 8-3, and then you guys erupted in the, fifth, sixth inning?
Yeah, we got down. It was 8-3. It might have even been 9-3 at one point, and they just kept fighting. And the feeling in the dugout was always positive. It was always like, we're going to do this. And that was a special feeling to be a part of. And it's because of these guys sitting to my left and all the guys in the dugout right now. But it was just a really, really special game.
Yeah, for anybody here, just considering the expectations of a 4 seed and to find yourself now into a regional final, certainly there's much more to go. But what do you think it says about programs that get in from the 1-bid kind of leagues?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know that we were just thinking of this in terms of we're a 4 seed or anything like that. I think we were just approaching it like, let's go play great baseball. Let's go have fun as a team and see what happens. And yes, I think that there's good baseball all over the country. So, and I think what we're doing here shows that our conference is really, really good. And that prepared us to come in here and take on great teams like University of Arizona and Dallas Baptist. Those are great programs right there. So our conference has definitely prepared us for that.
Eddie, it seems like you're enjoying hitting in this park. What is it about this place that works for you?
I think it's just, playing for the guys beside me, trying to keep the line moving and pulling for each other. We've played here a couple times, so there's some familiarness to the park, but just playing together.
And Walter, the finishing it off there with the amount of pitching that you guys have had to use already and now have to use going on, I mean, how important was it for you to have your best stuff?
Yeah, I think that was a really big deal because, we've got some pitchers that are banged up, and so just being able to use everyone we have and being able to get length out of everyone, I'm just very thankful that Wally put me in there and he trusted me to keep going, even with a slightly rocky first inning, just that he trusts me to keep on going, and so I just had to show it right there.
Go to the back. Coach, kind of on that note, the game just ended, but what's the plan moving forward, especially for tonight after, West Virginia got to sit around today and not play in the heat so far? What's the plan for you guys?
Just go do it again. I haven't even caught my breath yet from that exciting win. So we'll see kind of who they're throwing and, who's available. Like Walter said, we've got some guys that are going to have to step up because we do have some guys banged up. But all the guys who pitched yesterday came up to me and said, I want the ball again. So we're at the point in the season, especially where these seniors are just saying, just give me the ball, I want to go. So I think that we're just excited that we get to play tonight and go have a ton of fun.
In a tournament like this or in a format like this, do you have to go back and look at anything from last night since you all just played West Virginia, or is that so fresh, and even for the players as well, that you really don't have to go back and look at anything, you just kind of recall it all?
Yeah, it's just, at this point, yeah, it's just like a weekend series. I think by game 2, we just played them yesterday. So by game 2, our pitching coach will have a little bit better idea. We'll have a little bit better idea of what they're going to do schematically as a team. But it's pretty quick turnaround. So I don't know that we're even thinking about that yet. We'll figure that out here in the next half hour or so.
Wally, as much as the bats turned around, when you were down 8-3 and Eli and Alton made those plays in the 5th inning, did that feel like a momentum shift?
That did. I felt like there was a turn right there because the game could have got away, and Eli makes the great play at the plate, and we were pretty sure that we had an out, and so that's why we challenged it. That got overturned, and then we felt like they were going to get aggressive right there because it just kind of felt like their style. So we called an extended, outside pitch that was going to give Alton a great chance to throw on, and I did feel like that started the momentum shift in our favor. And then the bats just got hot. These guys, Eddie Pelk and the guys, they took short swings all day against really good pitching. The guys that we did, I don't even know how many hits we got. 19 hits. The starting pitcher had a 170 average against. So for us to do that it was incredible.
Greg, your guys' first NCAA tournament win a few days ago, and now in your first regional final appearance. What does that mean for GCU and for the program overall?
It's a huge moment. It's a huge moment. It's a special moment. The coaching staff talked about this before the game, that this is the new standard for us. I'm getting a bit emotional because I've been here for 12 years, and this is what we've been building towards. And I just hope that these guys, we said at the beginning of the year that this group was going to be the group to take this program further than it's ever been, and that's going to be the legacy for our seniors that have been here for 4 years. And now we've done that, and it was just the coaching staff talking earlier that we hope this is the new standard. And we looked across the field at Dallas Baptist and said, that's what we want. They've been into 10 straight regionals. They're used to playing on Sunday to have a chance to go to a super regional, and that's what we want. And so we're hoping that this is the new standard for our program. We expect to be playing on Sunday to go to a super regional.
Walter, after watching for almost all of 3 games, how much were you itching to go in there and pumped at the time?
I was very pumped up. I've been used a decent amount all year, but we've been just trusting all of our guys, and so it's been awesome to watch everyone pitch. But yeah, I was definitely ready to go, and so once my number was called, I went and I did it. Yeah.
Eddie, how much after you turned your ankle looked like on the bag on that first one? How much were you gutting out the rest of the game?
Oh, it was just a small little tweak on the bag. It wasn't too much. You can't really feel it when you're pulling for the guys next to you. So a lot of adrenaline, big moment for us. So it wasn't too big of a problem.
He's being modest right now. He just gutted it out. He gutted it out. He told me, don't even think about taking me out of this game. And everyone was like, do we need to take Eddie out of the game? I said, nope. He said, don't even think about it. So.
Yeah, Coach, going with Walter when he did, and pitching incredible way he finished. That sidearm delivery, was that something, hey, you feel these guys can't hit that sidearm delivery?
Well, we like the fact that we have a back-end guy in Walter who does have a unique look, but we were just, we had just decided this whole tournament today, we said we're going to our best guys in any situation, the guys that we feel are pitching the best right now, and that was, Isaac, Waddy, and Walter. And we had hoped that Isaac and Waddy could get us to a spot where we could bring in Walter to close the game out, and it worked. It worked as planned. Game 1 worked as planned. Game 3 worked as planned. Game 2 didn't. So we'll have we have plans going in, and the situation came up, and then he executed it.
And then moving Eddie up in the order, and then having Diaz in the lineup and having Crenshaw in the lineup, all those guys delivered.
Yeah, and it was a bit of matchups, but also I just, I was sitting down up early this morning, and I started to write the lineup out, and I just thought to myself, this guy right here is taking our best at-bats, and he's been great. The reason, it seemed like the 7-hole's been coming up in such big spots, and he's been producing, but I said to myself this morning after I wrote the first draft of the lineup at 7 a.m., I said, you know what, if this is the last game of the year, I want Eddie up as much as possible. And so I'm glad I made that decision early this morning.
Any more questions? All right, thank you guys.
Thanks a lot.